Yesterday, yesterday I yesterday I posted a meditation. Yesterday I posted a meditation with the title of Karma Yug or Karma Yoga, in other words, and explained in the description or in the caption, either way, explained that the act of selfless, the healing meditation, the energy we produce in this meditation, please send this energy to those who needs it most, not for myself but for others. And one of our dear friend, she and I am very thankful for her, and I am very thankful to her that she encouraged and she appreciated, and it's a beautiful thing because she it shows that she's selfless. It shows that she admires the acts of selfless, which is a beautiful thing. However, when I post a retweet with the passage of the same time, let's say within 24 hours, at least I get 13, 14, 15 viewers as far as the retreat, and I I try to elaborate as much and as brief but potent, so it would show the purpose of the video or the message, if you understand what I'm saying to you. And this way it would prompt my seers, the people who are seeking for the truth seekers, or the people who are concerned with their well-beings. It would prompt them to listen to the message from sacred or the video. With the same passage of time, usually I get 13 to 14, an average I'm telling you. It can slightly vary. But yesterday, when I posted the healing meditation, send this energy to those who needs it most, the last I checked, it was only 5 views. It might be 6 now. It is sad thing. If you understand, it is sad thing. It not that I'm personally sad, but overall. Personally, I do not take anything personally. It does not concern me. But it's sad that how we think, how we operate, we think only certain this action getting only 5 views on something like that, or 6 views at the most, shows that more people want to listen words, more people want to listen their stories, more people want to listen the mysticism aspect of me. But when it comes on practical, that we can perform is selfless act, all of us, people have very less time. People, even though they are not doing anything very significant with their time, even though they are not doing anything, it's not a judgment, it's an observation. Know the difference. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't even have to use my intellect to observe you. You see, I don't even have to use my intellect or my mind, what you understand, to observe you. Once I look at you without any judgment or intellect, I know what is there. You see? So it's not a judgment, mind you, it's an observation which is true. This is how most people function. If there is nothing in this for me, then I'm not interested. Me, always me. If you always put yourself first in every action of yours, your life energy wouldn't go high. You see? And if even if you do a lot of yoga, all type of hanky panky you see in this country, in this culture, and invest all these chicks, they are putting the yoga pants and flying over the bridge, or flying high and do this and that, and all type of hanky panky poses. I'm not interested in those hanky panky. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, that you do. The point the point I'm trying to make, you do these hanky panky in your life every day. Of course, if you are doing exercise, physical exercise, and you are calling it yoga to give a lollipop or a relief to your mind, which what we understand what you are doing is hatha, that requires physical. So automatically you would feel healthy for it. Anyone who does exercise, not necessarily yoga, feels healthy. It's a given. But your body, this goes to your body. I'm talking about the energy, the life energy which moves your finger. The same energy brings a volcano. The same energy starts the chaos. You see, the same energy is moving me right now, and my mouth, and words are coming out of my mouth. The same energy start the natural process of life. The same energy, the energy which blossom, which opens a flower, the same energy bring disasters, natural disasters. The same energy brings two mountain or two cliffs together. The same energy starts the thunderstorm, and the same energy starts the tsunami. You name it, it's the same energy. I'm talking about that energy. That energy, even if you did yoga so much and you put yourself first in every action of yours, that energy would rise for a very small amount of time, and it would subside. You see, if you have a bank account, a simple finance, simple calculation, nothing difficult. If you if you have a bank account, a simple finance, and you put 100 in and you take 100 out, Same day you put 100 in and you take 100 out. What is the balance? um, you keep doing the same thing. You are on break even. You are not making progress, not you are falling behind. You see, I'm trying to make it as simple as humanly possible for you to understand, because I understand the nature of your mind. You have no control on it. It's very difficult for you to have the focus. I'm not saying it with any arrogance, because you have not done practical. You don't make time for meditation. You just want to listen to the voice of my sound, or anybody who serves a purpose to humanity and bring truth and wisdom in you. In order for you to raise your life energy, I can give you a set of tool, by the way. But your intention must be selfless. You must understand the acts of selfless would bring your life energy very high than any other factor. You see, nature loves that. Nature admires that. Nature does everything in its power to push you forward if you only master the acts of selfless. You see, an act of selfless is, you don't have to go around and look. You see, you don't have to go around and look for the act of selfless. If you go around and you see somebody is struggling, unfortunately, with their, in that moment in time, you can go ahead and help them without any expecting anything in return, which is a fine thing. Not even a thank you. You understand? Not even a thank you. You do what you do. That person, it's their karma. Your karma is with you, their karma is them. You do not compare or expect a thank in the, in the return. I mean, I have seen, it's a little blunt what, an example I'm about to tell you. It's a little blunt, and I don't like to use any type of derogatory names or anything. But somebody is holding a door for a lady who is walking in, and um, the lady, for any number of reasons, couldn't say thank you or anything like that. Or somebody's holding a door for a man who is walking in, the person couldn't say, for any number of reasons, a thing. And then when that happens, you cuss them out in your heart inside, you see, and you carry that with you for a long time, because you have no control in your thoughts. And you become really angry, and you become really passive aggressive and pissed, and you take that around. And anyone who's come into contact in with you, then you reflect that on them. And of course, they also, the chances are most probably they think like you, because I see this is a rampant and very common, unfortunately, sickness among humans. So they do the same thing. Now you see the ripple effect of the pebble you threw in the river, you see. um, I was in a samadhi. It has been a while, long time. I was in a samadhi, you understand? And I was in a samadhi, and the person who appeared, of course, in the samadhi, it was Lord Christ, you see. I knew through his essence, not that he had a physical form. And Lord Christ was there, and he emanated, not the communication through mouth, because in this moment in time there is no mouth, there are just essence. He emanated, or telepathically, whatever, however you want to say it, and he says, yes, I want you to see something. And he pointed in the blankness, and a pond appeared. And then he threw a pebble in the pond, and the waves, after wave, is generating the next one. The next wave is generating the next one. That one is generating the next one. That one is generating the next one. You see, every time a wave is touching the next one, and it just went on, you see. And Lord Christ said that, what did you learn through this? What did you learn through what I just showed you? And I said, your action goes farther than you imagine. And he admired me for my answer. So remember something, your action goes farther than you imagine. You must be very considerate about your actions. Your action goes farther. Your action goes farther than you can imagine. You have no idea how far your action go. You see? Anyway, so if you just master the act of selfless, it would bring your prana or life energy very high than any other thing. Number two, you do not make assumptions. You see, I'm giving you the set of tools to bring your life energy up high. You do not make assumptions. You do not honor the voices in your head that you know as thoughts. You do not honor the voices in your head that you know as thoughts, basically. You do not make assumptions and cuss other people out within you. You do not make us cuss other people out and have ill feelings because of the assumptions, because you think the assumption you made is true. No, this is wrong. This is a lie. So because I have seen, you see, I have been on this globe for almost 43 years now. What was my birth year? I forgot anyway. Um, I know my happy birthday is in August. So I have been in on this planet. I have traveled quite a few countries. I have seen different trades. I have seen different cultures. And I also here I have worked for almost a decade now, and not only in this society but in every society, are so suspicious of each other. Like everyone is out there to get them, everyone is out there to judge them, basically, just as they judge themselves within. You see the link? They think they judge themselves, so they think everybody is judging them. You see, this is all sickness, unfortunately, in every society. In every society, this is all. This has spread like a cancer and bringing a lot of differences among humans. You understand? And then people say, I'm scared of dying. I mean, I'm not judging that what they say. People ask me every now and then, and I have clarified in numerous messages that why you must not be scared of dying. But when I look around myself, I see world is such a difficult place to live in. And then I ponder, why are we exactly scared of bodily demise? I mean, what exactly is happening? So what exactly is happening around us? Why are we scared of it? I mean, what exactly so significant happening around us? What so important is happening around us that we are scared of the bodily demise? You see, mind you, I do not use the word death because I'm reluctant. I'm hesitant. There is no such thing as death. Anyway, I don't want to I don't want to bend or deviate from the main topic. So I look around, yes, and I find this world so difficult to live in. Everybody is suspicious of everybody. People bring their suspicions up and assumptions up by giving the focus, and they believe it. People, unfortunately, not everyone, mind you, I'm not saying everyone, I believe is still in the goodness in humanity, and that's the reason my services are free for the humankind. And I do this because there are people who are looking for truth and who are also tired that why it has become such a difficult place for us to live. But also there are people who have evil intentions, who are demented. They like drama. You see, they want to pull everybody in their drama. As you have heard the English saying back in Britain, we have heard the English saying, misery likes company. You see, they don't want to be miserable alone, they would pull you in too. So I have worked here for almost a decade. I have been always working. You see, this work is important. I am always self supported. So I have worked here for almost a decade here, and I see not only here but in every society I have seen that, if you are talking to somebody and for any number of reasons you want to keep the conversation discreet, another member of your staff, always there is always one at every place, or more than one now. They look at you and they want to get close. They pretend they are performing some type of chore over there, but their ears are at you, that what you are saying. That kind of fear and assumptions and negative energy you carry throughout the day. You see, of course, you are going to be scared of bodily demise. Of course, we are going to be scared of bodily demise because we don't take time what lies ahead, but we carry all this. And profoundly, such people, they think in their mind, hey, I'm not doing anything right here. You see, the negative people, the demented, the devil people, the evil, the one who carry evils. As I said, don't get me wrong, not everybody, but there are people like that. And when I say that words of truth and wisdom, they feel repulsive. They don't want to listen to it. They want to walk away. They are not interested in that because deep down they know they are sick. The sickness is lingering in them, and what they are doing is wrong, and that's why they get scared. That I know I'm doing wrong. They are not going to admit it to anybody else, but within they say, I know I'm doing wrong, and they feel the fear. That feel intensifies million and trillion times in a very short amount of moment when the hour of death arrives. That's why people see demons and devil while they are laying on their deathbed, and they are looking, oh, there they are, oh, they are coming. You see, this is what happens in when that moment arrives. Because if you have produced throughout or the most part of your life that kind of energy, then you would only attract that. Is very simple in the end. It's very simple. I'm not telling you rocket science. I'm not asking you to have a conversation with Albert Einstein. I'm not asking you to solve E is equal to mc square. I'm telling you pure wisdom. It's very simple. However, you have lived your life, the desires, the negativity, or the positivity and the acts of selfless, both scenarios. However, you lived your life, most part or throughout, the kind of things you would attract when the moment arrives. I can promise this carnation, my carnation, on that one. Mm. You're listening, huh? You're paying attention, huh? If you want to, if you do not like how you feel throughout the day, if you do not like how others treat you, look at the action you are performing, and then you can change the reaction. You see the result. Are you following? I'm pouring out pure wisdom. If you do not like how you feel within you or how others are treating you, look at your action, change the action, reaction would change automatically. It's common sense. You understand? You want to bring your life energy up, but you don't want to perform the acts of selfless, the performance of act of charity, and nothing in return. You are so attached to the result. You are so attached to the reward. You are greedy within, unfortunately. You have become greedy, you see. Unfortunately, I mean, of course, as I have mentioned numerous times here, that my messages or the retweets or the video, whatever the title you want to attach to it, are are here on the basis of to whom it is concerned, to whom it is concerned, or to whom it may concern. If you think that this does not concern you, then help is just one click away. You can discard my words, move on. you see, or if you are a selfish person who thinks only for themselves, then you also don't like my words. I know, because I tell you to do just the opposite, and you can do it because you are selfish and you're greedy. But if you see yourself here, maybe you should take time now. You see, I have told you next moment is not promised. I have told you next second is not promised. You see, so be alert. It's very fragile. Everything is very fragile. It can be taken away like that. You have no idea. And I can promise you that it can be taken away. Everything that you bank on for the most part of your life, it can be taken away like that. I swear. You see, I live the rules of the nature. I live this carnation. I don't know for how long though now. But remember my words, use my words as a guideline, you see, because my being a yogi and a meditator for numerous years, and just um, when we, the yogis, the rishis, the sannyasis, when we have seen that the job is done, we look around, okay, we have done the job we signed up for. You see, we move on to the next level of evolution. We move on to the next level of evolution. Anyway, so I am saying, if you want to bring your life energy up, if you are concerned with your well being, or you want a total transformation for yourself, you know the difference between transformation and change, or you don't. They both are English words. Do you know the difference between the transformation and change? In change, partially you pick up new things and some things let go. Transformation, you become entirely changed. The person who met you 10 years ago cannot believe you are the same person. That's transformation. If you're looking for transformation, you must do a set of tools to bring your life energy. First thing, remember the acts of selfless is the only thing that you would take with you after we shed the body or after the bodily demise. So we perform the acts of selfless. Somebody comes to us and asks for a honest advice. You can give them honest advice. Without expecting anything in return. You see, give them honest advice according to the best. If you don't have an advice, let them know at least, okay, that I'm the wrong person to ask. Maybe you should ask somebody else. You see, just politely. Somebody is struggling to walk, and they are holding their uh, walking on a wheelchair or clutches. Open the door for them. Ask them if they need any help. They need anything. An animal in the heat uh, is thirsty, give them water, small acts of kindness. Or if you have some wisdom in you, if you if you know some wisdom, spread them around. Not like preaching that you're posing yourself, otherwise people would, walk away. But just, if you see that they are seeking somebody, or they are seeking for the words of truth and wisdom, give them, share it. You see, it's the beautiful gift that you can give to other humans. These are all the act of selfless. You don't, here you are not selfish, you are selfless. That itself would bring your prana or life energy like boom. Nature loves that. Nature loves that, and nature would do anything in its power to push you gently forward in your evolution. That's what we also understand, bringing the life energy up. You see, uh, two is, do not make assumptions that you know somebody, what somebody's thinking. That's also creates a lot of distances in you, and keeps you occupied. That you know what somebody is thinking. You do not know what somebody's thinking. You see, for the most part, you have no control on your own thoughts. How can you know what somebody's thinking? Can you tell what I'm thinking right now? No, don't make these kind of assumptions that would keep you occupied for the rest of your life. It's not good for you. So do not make the assumption that you know what somebody's thinking, or what is in somebody's heart. You see, that kind of thing. Do not do that. Keep yourself light. You see, Try not to gossip also about other people. You see, try not to gossip. We bond, unfortunately, humans in every society. Unfortunately and sadly, we bond on gossips because we, for the most part, most of us don't even know any other way to know life. It's a fact. I see it. I see humans bonding with each other. I see humans bonding with each other on gossips. You see, they are forming bonds with each other. They are forming bands with each other on the basis, on the ground of gossip. That's another sickness. You see, if you have nothing important to say, shh, you see, shh, quiet. What is the result of the gossip? You see, it would give you some mindful for some time, but it brings your life energy down, not up. I mean, very rapidly. That's why people who do this and that, but still their life energy are not going up. You see, um, and then give gratitude. Choose one element of uh, choose one element which supports accumulation. Choose one element which supports accumulation on the planet. One element among five, the five elements of nature, remember, which supports life or the accumulation on the planet. One of them is water. You have 72 to 76% of water in you. You have that. Okay. So um, give gratitude to water. Here. You see Adi Shankara. You heard of Godapada. Some of the names I mention here, they are foreign to you. They were from India. Adi Shankara gave the set of tools. He was a brilliant being. I wouldn't even call him human. He was a brilliant being. I think some in 8th century in ancient India, Adi Shankaracharya or Shankara. And his word in Advaita Vedanta is an epic. So he gave these set of tools that stop gossiping, do not make the assumptions that everybody you know in somebody's hall, keep yourself light, perform the karma yug, the acts of selfless, perform the karma yug, do meditation, and give gratitude to the elements of nature. Among those five elements of nature, one is water. 72 to 76% of your body is water. You can sit, bring the water here, say, water, you support me, thank you so much. You see, sit for some time silent in front of the water. Do things like that would help you, you see, and would help you to bring your life energy up. And don't forget the meditation. I'm telling you these things, it does not even require for you to invest any money. I'm giving you the gift for free. Nature has given you the gift of for free. Nature has given you everything free. The beauty of the nature is it has given you every anything and everything which basically it helps you with your well-being. Nature has given you free. Have you noticed that? Have you ever focused enough around you or within you? Do meditation, make some time every day. You see, no matter for how long, but it should not be so brief that you just sat and got up. You see, do meditation, make some time. You can do something about your suffering, or you can just keep going as you are going. You see, you can either do something about You can either do something about your suffering on the regular basis, or you can just keep going as you are going. All right, let's meditate. Excuse me. Namaskar.